Hey guys, hey Runers, it's your old pal Rue here. It's Friday, and like I promised, another video on depression. The thing about depression is that it hits you when you least expect it. It's like bad news. You can have the best day ever, and you can be feeling great, and all of a sudden it hits you. The emotion of depression or sadness hits you, and you're like, what the fuck? Or, excuse my language, what the heck? And you don't know what to do. Um, you know, thing about it is that we don't try to let it rule our lives. It just sort of happens. So, lately, I've been really bummed these past few days, and I've just felt really helpless and kind of useless as a person, and it's been hitting some major triggers. And honestly, I just feel like I'm not doing things right, or I can't do anything right. And it's moments like these where sorry about that, where it's moments like these where it hits you the hardest, and you just want to give up. you know Talking helps. You'd be surprised by who's willing to listen and who's not going to judge you. Because keeping things inside is just going to make things worse. And let me tell you, from someone who's had a couple of meltdowns this in 1 week, um, the thing about it is people handle bottled up emotions differently. For me, I talk to myself a lot because it's like very therapeutic, and it's fine. There's this actual form of therapy called the empty chair, and here's one coping skill that I'm giving you um to help better form with therapy is the empty chair, where you're basically talking to air, to no one, and whatever your issue may be, whether it may be sexual assault, bullying, um, or whatever it is that may cause, and you still haven't fixed it, and there's someone who that's a cause of it, um, or if it's yourself or whatever it is, you talk to, basically you have a conversation with that person, and you say all the things that you want to say that you're afraid to. Look, it's like you're having the conversation that you want to have. And lately, when I become old, and that's what the talking chair therapy is. So lately, I've been doing that a lot lately, mostly with my aunt, because of something that I've been through with her son, and that's just something um, that I won't share yet. Uh, let's build that relationship first, okay, guys? but or it's with my dad because of our oh my god, my voice, because my dad and I have like the rockiest relationship ever. And for once, the empty chair was me. Uh, something that I was dealing with due to me that I guess dates back to the stuff that I went through with in the past. I'm a pause. I just want to apologize for the background sound. I'm at my stepdad's house, and my mom and I'm watching a movie, and it's pretty loud. But try to focus on my voice. But anyhow, back to the topic at hand. Um, so I've not only have I had a lot of like meltdowns where I'm crying, and the thing about it is that I'm not one. One thing's important. Crying is never bad, and if you want to cry in front of your friends, that's great. And if you don't like to, if you want to cry in front of your family members, that's great. Or if you're like me who doesn't want to cry in front of anyone and you won't want to be by yourself, that's great. And if you are by yourself and you don't want anyone to see you and someone's asking you if you're okay, you have every right to say, no, I'm not, but I don't want to talk about it right now. And they should respect your privacy. And if they don't, then walk away. You have every right. You're entitled to your emotions. You're entitled to who you want to let into your circle when it comes to talking about it. Because one thing's for sure, your mental health is your importance. Important over physical. Okay, well, mental and physical health should be equally both. But it's important over your family. Your mental health should be important over your family, your friends, your work, your school. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it should be taken seriously and not lightly. I struggle with that because I'm just part of um I guess it doesn't help that I've been at my community college for so long, so it doesn't really help with my depression. It just makes me feel worse at times. Um, but anyhow, we're like derailing off topic. Yeah, it's okay to cry, and it's okay to tell people what you feel and what you want them to know. You know. But back to the topic at hand. In moments where where it just hits you like a ton of rocks out of nowhere, do what you need to do. Breathe. Um, because you don't want to let those bottled up emotions explode. Yeah, I've when stuff like that happens I have high anxiety and I get like random anxiety attacks. It's okay to stop in the middle of what you're doing, whether you're at your job or at work, and go outside and walk around the area if it's at work, or if you're on campus, walk around the campus, get some breath of fresh air. Um, Breathe. Um, Speaking of balled up, uh, or wait until you get home and you can scream into a pillow. If you can't wait, then go to a restroom and just let it all out, or in your car. and let it all out. You know, find a quiet spot, a private, where you'd have your somewhat privacy if you can, and just let it all out. Um, One thing that comes to mind is journaling. Journaling is great. It's like writing down exactly what you want to say, your own voice, just on paper. I think I said that in the last video, and it helps. If you can, meditation is so great to just clear your mind. And you know what? Unless you have a job that requires drug testing, weed isn't that bad either. I'm not like the poster child to be like, hey, mighty, high and mighty and everything. No, because everyone has their preferences about this, but it helps relax you. Here's the thing about weed, because I am one to do research before I do anything, and I did my research. For people who are worried, one, it highlights the personality that you are. So if you show that you're this like chill person, but inside you're the opposite, it's just gonna bring that out. So if then I would thoroughly think about it. But for the most part, it's just supposed to calm you down. You know, um, there's like different types. There's the hybrids. There's sativa, and um, the indica. And I want to say the indica is the one that like relaxes you, and you're like, whoa, you know. And then there's sativa, where it just relaxes your mind, and you can, manage. I may be wrong. You have to look that up. Like it might be reversed, or yeah, just one thing's for sure is that don't let that wave of depression take that hit you out of nowhere take full control of your daily life. It's going to be hard, because I know it was lately for me. But it's always best things for sure is grip on, gulp it down, breathe, and take it 1 inch at a time. And just push on forward. And just remember, self-care is always important. Make sure you take care of yourself, at least. Whatever self-care is for you, for some people it might be painting their nails, putting on makeup and trying on different makeup trends, styling their hair, trying different hair trends, facials, taking a nap, taking a shower, whatever, getting ready for the next day, meal prepping, whatever self-care is for you, don't lose track of that. Even when you get hit by random depression out of nowhere, or you get hit by a depression that stays stuck on you for a long period of time. So that's it for today, guys. Well, I will have more next week. Will be dealing with anxiety. I think I was supposed to talk about anxiety, but this happened, and I figured might as well share my guided knowledge on this. All right, well, bye. Adios, nachos. That was a weird piece.